closing thoughts. It's good news. It's that all this stuff is learnable. You know, sales is sort of like a language, and persuasion and influence like a language. And if you learn that language, then all of a sudden this thing that's super complicated, it makes sense, right? Like whenever we're learning something new, whether it's a hobby or passion or a subject in school or maybe even a new relationship, it could be anything that's new. When something's new and we haven't studied it, we don't have experience with it, we don't understand it, it sort of just makes no sense, right? It's like, I don't get it, this is confusing, I can't do this, right? Like I told you, I used to feel like the reality that I had and that the customer had, you know, were not the same. And I was so confused by that. I didn't know why that was. I didn't know how to change it or what to do about it. And that was very discouraging for me. And, you know, obviously for the salesperson, it's like, you know, you get discouraged, you feel terrible, you don't make any money, then you get fired and it's not good. And then for the company, it's like your salespeople aren't selling, so people aren't making money, so that's not good. But this is a learnable thing. This is a language. This is like anything that it can be broken down into pieces, and those pieces can be studied, and those pieces can be perfected, and the whole thing can be perfected. And I really do believe that anybody can do this if they study it and work on it. And I do believe that anybody can have the potential to sell at an extremely high level. You don't have to be super extroverted. You don't have to be this amazing people person. You just have to sort of understand these are all the pieces, this is how this works. And then if you do all these things and you really master these pieces, then you can get very, very good at this. So I hope this helps. This is based on the 11 years of sales that I've had across a lot of different industries. And these are sort of the things I've learned. And like I said, this video came out of the frustration of feeling like, you know, what I'm thinking is happening and what the customer's thinking is happening are not the same. And I wasn't performing the way that I wanted to. And I felt like I was going with what my companies were telling me to do, and it wasn't working, and I didn't know why that was. And so I really tried to set out to understand, you know, how this worked. I started reading all the books, body language, persuasion, influence, sales, personal development, and of all of my time of selling, this was what I came up with. This is what I think is happening. I think that this is a model that is always true, no matter what you're selling, especially helpful for in-person sales, because, you know, we talk about the nonverbal communication and things like that, but sales will always follow these patterns. It's like this template. There's these patterns that it will always follow. And if you understand all the pieces, then you can really put it all together. So I hope that this was helpful. You've got everything. You can study it, learn it, apply it. And if you would like to learn more about coaching for your sales team, then I will be happy to speak with you. And until then, thank you so much, and happy selling.